All right, welcome back. It's your boy Jay, aka the Murder Whistle. Today, we're doing a new ain't shit list. We're doing a top 50 ain't shit list. And originally I was gonna hold off on the ain't shit list until we do the world channel because it's gonna be more lists and rankings and stuff like that. But y'all been asking for it, like y'all been asking for this a lot. So I was like, why not do one? You know what I'm saying? I asked Blank and Gina, they agreed, so you know what I'm saying? I put one together for y'all. Now, I know the last list was only 25, but that first list, I did that before we ever did the first JLoween in year one. So basically, this list goes from the first JLoween, which was Halloween 1, starting with Halloween 1, all the way up to, well, up to the time I recorded this. They're not on the channel yet, but I have watched all the way up to Mallrats and Killer Clowns. But anybody who made the first list or any movies that was during the time of the first list, they're not included in this. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody from a movie in that first half of them, that first list didn't make it, they just didn't make it to this one because I'm basically covering, let's see, over well basically almost 2 years on this list. So these are all new entries to the ain't shit list. I'm gonna go ahead and say for people who haven't seen these movies, there may be some spoiler details in them. You know what I'm saying? So I would just be careful because, y'all know me. I don't know what I'm going to say when I'm going to say it. Like, I got stuff wrote down, but it's just the names and the movies they from. So, and I put my earbud in because my dogs are asleep and it's Sunday and it's awfully quiet here, but it is raining. Man, it is raining here. So, you know, people might be asleep. It's way quieter than there is here. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I know on the last one I did 5 honorable mentions. I'm not doing no honorable mentions on this one because it's 50. You know what I'm saying? At number 50, we have Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Judge Doom's on here because first off, Judge Doom was lying about who he was. You know what I'm saying? My man went the whole movie lying about who he really was. Turned out this man was a cartoon who wanted to kill all the cartoons. Besides that, you know what I'm saying? He killed old boy's dad. But really, the only reason why I put him on the list is because what he did to that shoe. When he picked up that one little shoe and dipped that shoe. That's the only reason why he's on this list. The only reason. Because that was the most uncalled for shit ever. You know what I'm saying? So Judge Doom is number 50. At number 49, you have the Detroit Demon Car, Christine. You should know from the start of the movie this car is gonna be a problem because it's on the manufacturer's line with a bunch of other. I can't remember what color the cars were. The cars was either white or black, and this is the only red car there. You know what I'm saying? So first off, it smashed somebody's hand when all they was doing was just checking and making sure everything's right. You know what I'm saying? It smashed their hand with the hood. Then it killed somebody in the factory. What he do? Did he kick a tire or something? I don't know what he done. But they sat down. He sat down in them, and he sat down in the Detroit Demon car, and then he just didn't get back out because the car killed him. You know what I'm saying? Tried to kill old boy's girlfriend when she sat in it. Car, what? How many? This car caught 4 or 5 bodies. You know what I'm saying? And I know somebody gonna be like, "Well, old boy was driving, but we seen the car drive without him." So no, you know what I'm saying? He was a nice little kid his whole life. And he got that car, and that car says, "I'm gonna make you evil." He was like, "You know what? I'm gonna be evil." You know what I'm saying? So it's just the Detroit Demon car was on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then after everything that was happening to it, it just fixed itself. You know what I'm saying? They crunched that motherfucker up, threw it in the junkyard, and the radio started working. So in my mind, the Detroit Demon car put itself back together and killed old boy and old girl at the end of that movie. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't show us that, but it got him. The Detroit Demon car won at 48 are the Gremlins, and I know somebody just went, "Wait a minute, you said ain't nobody from on the old list is gonna be on this list." Well, they're not. This is Gremlins 2, new batch. So there's a whole new batch of Gremlins. So they're on here just because you listen. I'm Team Gremlin. I think the Gremlins should have won in both movies. You know what I'm saying? You can't convince me otherwise. There's nothing you can tell me. I don't care what the fuck the movie said. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can tell me that them Gremlins weren't supposed to win. They were supposed to win. They just did that. They just, they had to kill him. You know what I'm saying? They had to kill him in both movies. You know what I'm saying? But the Gremlins won. You know what I'm saying? The Gremlins should be running the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was a problem in the first movie just because they was just, you know what I'm saying, just how they was. The second movie, we gave them superpowers. One of them was the smartest person in the world. You know what I'm saying? When you tell me we beat them, there's no fucking way. Gizmo should be dead in a motherfucker right now. I stand on that. I know Gizmo was the cute one, but he should be in a box. I'm just saying. But the Gremlins ain't shit because they're just they're pure menaces. They have to be on here. Number 47, I'll probably get attacked for this one, but it's cool. Number 47 on the list is the Jedi Council, Star Wars. Like the Star Wars series when they had a Jedi Council, you know what I'm saying? The Jedi Council was on here because, for one, in my personal opinion, they are the reason Anakin transformed to Darth Vader. Because once they got Anakin, you know what I'm saying? From the first time Anakin showed up, they all shitted on him. All of them but Liam Neeson. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Well, no, I'm gonna train this boy." You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Everybody else was like, "Ah, man, whatever." You know what I'm saying? He yours. Just do whatever. So when he got out of there, when he got up out of there, you know what I'm saying? They passed him off to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's like, "I'll do it." And all Anakin wanted was to please the Jedi Council to be considered one of them. But they kept talking down to him like this month, like this motherfucker had like cooties or some shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like like they was stunting on him. Like, can I be on the council? I'm the strongest one. Council peasant. Like they was just stunting on him. You know what I'm saying? They was fronting on him so hard, like the whole time. Like he he came back and was like, "Yo, old boy ain't who he said he is." You know what I'm saying? He got them whoop whoop powers. You know what I mean? Palpatine over there on some shit. They was like, eh. you know, I mean, I guess you did okay telling us that, but we really don't believe you. We're gonna go check it out ourselves. Like they would just, you know what I'm saying? And then they want to act surprised why he started killing everybody. Cause y'all, this motherfucker needed some attention, and the one person who showed him attention, well, the second person who showed him attention, you know, Padme might be on this, need to be on this list too. Yeah, the Jedi Council and Padme is at 47. He's on this list too. Now I'm gonna tell you why. Give me 1 second. Let me finish talking about Anakin. Man, they surprised Anakin went bad and turned to Darth Vader, but Palpatine was the only one that showed him any attention. Like he was at least trying to act like he was a friend. The Jedi Council just didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They was just arrogant and stuck up, and they just were full of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they thought they was the shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm the shit, bitch. Need some toilet paper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the motherfuckers is just, I guess, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he turned evil. It was their fault. They did that shit. Padme is on here now because I just thought about it. Because let me tell you about this bitch. This bitch had two babies. Two babies. Two. Two. Two of them motherfuckers. Twins. Y'all know the story. She had twins. Two of them motherfuckers. Two. And they go, she's dying. How? She's perfectly healthy. There's nothing wrong with her. I think she just lost the will to live. So you trying to tell me the fact that Anakin went to the dark side broke your heart so much you said, you know what? Fuck these kids. I'm just gonna die here on this table. Like you don't give a fuck about your kids. You don't want to see your baby say their first word or nothing. You just don't give a fuck about them. You are the shittiest mother that's ever mothered in the history of mothers. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trash. Like you didn't like just abandon them, put them up for adoption, didn't cook for them, none of that shit. You died. You said, I just don't want to be on this planet no more. I just don't want to be in the universe, and died. You you willingly forced yourself to die because of Anakin. You know what I'm saying? Went to the dark side. I don't know what he did to you. You know what I'm saying? He had to blow on your butthole or something. But I don't know what he did. But you left your back. You was a trifling heifer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm you know, yeah. I ain't thinking about that the other night. It just came to me just now. Padme, 47. All these ain't gonna be as long. You know what I'm saying? But I just had to say something about that one. Like 46, Stu for Scream. The reason why Stu was on here, Stu is the only ghost face in the Scream series that has no cause of why he's doing it. He has no reason. You know what I'm saying? When when he was asked about it, Stu said peer pressure. You killed your friends and your girlfriend and your ex girlfriend because of peer pressure. Number 45, I might be saying her name wrong, but it is what it is. Ludmilla Drago from Creed 2. Now, if y'all haven't seen Creed 2, y'all might not know who I'm talking about. But y'all seen Rocky 4. I'm talking about Ivan Drago's wife. The reason why Ivan Drago's wife ain't shit is because after he got beat by Rocky, she left him, her child, gone. Just gone. 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 Left him. She didn't come back until her son, who was a baby at the time, you know what I'm saying? She didn't come back until he was up the fight for the heavyweight championship as a professional boxer. And then when she came back, she was really chilling with another dude. And then when her son was getting beat up in the ring and was losing the fight, she got up and left. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You left Ivan Drago. You left Ivan Drogo. I keep saying Drogo because my dog. You left Ivan Drago to go fuck Flavor Flav. You trifling. Number 44 is Kent Mansley from the Iron Giant. Kent Mansley, he is the agent from Iron Giant. You know what I'm saying? Everything that went bad happened because of Kent Mansley. Y'all remember when Kent Mansley almost blew his dumb ass up? Like he about blew his dumb self up with everybody else around him because he wanted to kill the Iron Giant so bad that his ignorant ass gave the wrong command because he didn't think it through. You know what I'm saying? Like he was gonna kill a kid. Like just fuck it. Like I don't give a fuck he's over there in danger. Fuck it, kill him. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was. So Kid Mansley is on the ain't shit list. 43. Randolph and Mortimer Duke from Trading Places. They're on here because for a $1 bet, they're worth millions. But for a $1 bet, they decided to ruin Dan Aykroyd's life. Then, not only that, they decided to take Eddie Murphy, who was a bum, and give him everything to see, just to see if his personality would change. And then once they did that, to see if they was right or not, they was like, well, we're just gonna make him a bum again. You know what I'm saying? Take everything from him. So they out there playing with two people's lives for $1. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have been bums. I'm glad they was bums. I'm glad the first time I ever seen them was they coming to America. They was bums. That's what they should be. Bums. Fucking bums. At 42, you got Jake from 16 Candles. I don't know, like people was in the comments were saying good things about Jake, but Jake really ain't shit. Now I'm gonna tell you why Jake ain't shit. Cause Jake had a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, that he was in love with. Then he decided he wanted to be with an old girl. You know what I'm saying? Because he thought she was nice with her. Well, for whatever fucking reason, he thought he wanted to be with her. But he wanted to be with an old girl. So he waited till his current girlfriend got drunk enough to the point to where she could not function. Like, I'm talking about like white girl wasted. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, like, you know what I'm saying? And then told, I cannot think of my dude's name. Old boy that was in Weird Science, Breakfast Club, told him that, hey, you can have my girlfriend. Matter of fact, here's some beer. Here's the key to my dad's car. Sure, she's in the passenger seat of the car. Y'all go out and do whatever. You can have her. First, you gave away your drunk girlfriend. Like, bro, she could have got. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jake, you a piece of shit. I hope you burn in hell. At 41, we have Ellison Oswald from Sinister. This is the daddy in the movie Sinister. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? McGregor? What's his? I don't know his real name, but this motherfucker was trying to write a book. You know what I'm saying? Because he hadn't wrote a hit in a while. Because he does like all those like you know what I'm saying. Y'all seen the movie. So this man moves his family into a house where one of the worst murders happened in that neighborhood. Like, you know what I'm saying? And his wife asked him, "We're not close to that place." But he was like, "No, we're not close to it. They live in it. They live there." You know what I'm saying? He never told her. You know what I'm saying? He never told, like, everybody kept telling, like, the cops wouldn't even come over there. Like, they wouldn't even leave the street to step on the sidewalk to get there. That's how that place was. He didn't care. He just wanted to write this book. And that's why him and his family ended up on motherfucking documentaries and film reels. You know what I'm saying? Because he deserved it. They try to tell you, don't fuck with this place. He was like, I'm gonna go fuck with this place. It's like, don't fuck with it. He was like, yeah. And now he's chopped up because the house was haunted and didn't want to listen. He ain't shit because he got his whole family killed. All because he wanted to write a fucking book. At 40, we got Dirty Mike and the boys. The other guys. Dirty Mike and the boys ain't shit because they were going around breaking in people's cars and fucking in them. You can't have a gangbang in a priest. You can't. Or a priest. You can't. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't. At 39, I can't say their name, but the whole family, and ready or not, the reason why they ain't shit is because they go off, live their life, whatever. They find somebody who they're absolutely in love with. They decide they want to be with this person and marry him. But they don't tell this person that they love so much that they want to marry that, hey, we gotta go to my family's house and play this game. And depending on what game you pick, we might have to run around with guns and axes and knives and shotguns and whatever we can find, whatever we can find to kill you because of reasons. On their wedding night, before they ever get to consummate the wedding, consummate the marriage, they have to go figure out, do we have to kill this person or not? So you have a 50-50 chance of getting murdered on your wedding night because that's this family's tradition. 38, Steven from Django. Y'all know what he y'all know exactly why he's on this list. If you don't know, look at his face. I don't know where it, put it right here. Put his face right here. You see this face? That's the face of an ancient person. Right there. That's all you need to know. If you ain't seen Django, you see that face. Just know. He ain't shit. 37. We have Axel Foley. God, I about fucked his name up. Well, actually, I did fuck it up. Axel Foley from Beverly Hills Cop 2. The reason Axel Foley is on here, and it's not what y'all thinking, it's not because he's from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? It's not for anything that he done that y'all thinking off the top of y'all's head. Axel Foley ain't shit because at the start of this movie, he had $1,000 suit on. He had a Ferrari outside, and he fed his goldfish a piece of bread, a slice of bread. That's why he ain't shit. He had all this other shit, but he couldn't have goldfish. He couldn't have fish food. 36. Jenna Ortega, her ex. I think her name is Lorena. Her character was a church girl, basically. You know what I'm saying? And she was on a porn set. First off, if y'all ain't seen your ex, put X in your life. But he's on a porn set with her boyfriend because he's doing the film for it. He's the cameraman. So she's there helping. You know what I'm saying? So like she got her little cross necklace on and everything. Like she's just there to help. Like help with the filming. Like holding mics, the sound and stuff like that. But they're there all day. And she watches Kid Cudi fuck all these people. And Kid Cudi has a monster. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got one of these. Like, he got one of them. You know what I'm saying? It waved at the old man. It's like that for real. Anyway, so she's there talking with them, Her boyfriend, this is her boyfriend. She started talking to the crew, you know what I'm saying? And goes, I want to be in the movie. He goes, no. She goes, why not? I want to make the film. I want to help the film. I want to have sex in the film. Her boyfriend goes, no. And the room turns on him like, you don't own her. I even seen other people be like, you don't own her. We in a relationship. Don't I have a say so if you're gonna fuck a stranger in front of me? That's not my type of king, honey. I don't like that. So she didn't give a fuck about his feelings. And she's a Kid Cudi. And then later on was like, I hope he's not mad at me. Bitch, what you mean? You just fucked 18 inches of monster. What are you talking about? Ain't that girl, listen, mad. And then he gonna go cry in the shower. I can't believe she did that. Bruh. He filmed it like a dummy too. Please watch X. It's a horror movie, but it's fun. Number 35 on the list is Death from the Final Destination series. Death is the most pettiest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Final Destination, I've only seen what, two of the movies? You still gotta watch the rest of them. But from the two movies, Death is on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no beef with him. But hey, he's on some bullshit. Like, y'all know some of the kills he done. Like, look at the shit he's done to people. Like, he had old girl in a mental home in a padded room with nothing in there. Not because she was crazy, because she was scared. And her dumb ass should have stayed there too. As soon as she come outside, dead. Number 34. I'm gonna catch hell for this one. Number 34 is Mrs. Doubtfire from Mrs. Doubtfire. I know some of y'all probably like, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all seen Mrs. Doubtfire. Y'all thought it was a cute movie. I'm like, hee hee ha ha. You know, I know y'all loved it. But if Mrs. Doubtfire was a real life situation, that'd be creepy as fuck. Think about that. Anybody out there who's ever been in a relationship or married, think about it. Your ex that you have kids with, who didn't want to work or do anything, decides that the job they're going to get is pretend to be somebody else. They're going to put on full body makeup and be a nanny and babysit your kids. You talk about an invasion of privacy. Listen, if that had happened in real life, y'all will be, hey, it will be on social media everywhere talking about they need to hang him. They need to give him the gas juice. That's creepy. That's creepy. But y'all loved it when Miss Doubtfire did that shit. Miss Doubtfire ain't shit for that shit. Number 33, Billy the Bluebird, $1 Million Baby. Billy the Bluebird is the boxer who paralyzed Baby in $1 Million Baby. I know she didn't mean to paralyze her, but she ain't shit because she took a cheap shot that was after the bell because she couldn't handle the fact that she was getting her ass whooped. So her being an ain't shit person and cheating because she couldn't handle getting her ass whooped caused Baby to get paralyzed. So she ain't shit for that. 32, the firefighter from Something About Mary. The firefighter's on this list because Ben Stiller just sipped up his balls and nuts. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point where it's bleeding and they don't know if his balls is above his dick. I said balls and nuts. His dick and balls. They don't know if his dick is over his balls or balls is over his dick. They don't know because it's so fucked up. And then they showed us that shit. And the firefighter who came there to help thought it was so funny. He started telling people, hey, come look at this. And was showing people, having people lean in the window Watch this. Listen, this man has just went through trauma. I'm surprised he had on jeans later on in the movie. I wouldn't. I'd have been in sweatpants the rest of the movie. But and you're gonna have somebody come over there and just point and stare and laugh? Nah, bruh. You supposed to be helping me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You got one of these. You supposed to know, well, I'm in some pain right now. Help me. But nah, you want to chuckle, bastard. At 31, we have the room 1408 from the movie 1408. They told old boy multiple times, don't go in that room. But just like old boy from Sinister, you know, he ain't listen. So when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And he walks to the room, and the room was like, "Oh, you must not heard about me." The room gave him a little sample series. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, uh, "I got reasons why that happened." Room said, "Bet, bitch." That room turned that shit up a notch, and it cranked it up to 1,000. And then the room, after he had terrorized this man for a whole what was it, hour? A whole hour terrorized this man. It called his ex-wife. It was like, "Hey, I need you to come here." It acted like him. It was like, "I need you to come here." It was gonna kill him and her if he didn't kill himself. Yeah. Room 1408 might be the definition of ain't shit. Next on the list at 30, we have Louis Creed from Pet Cemetery. Louis Creed is the daddy. The daddy who put not only his cat, his son, and then his wife all together. Well, he did it at separate times, but still. He put these three separate things in this Detroit ass dirt and expected a different outcome. Like he put the cat in the Detroit dirt first. And then the dead cat. Cat came back. Cat came back on some bullshit. Then, because he's a shit dad, he let his kid play out on the road twice. This time his kid got hit by a Mack truck. So what he do? He put his son in the Detroit dirt. What his son do? Kill everybody. So after he kills his son, he decides, you know what? I figured it out. Let me go put my wife in the Detroit dirt. You know what I'm saying? And then his wife come home without a face. You know what I'm saying? She had like a lip over here, like a nostril, maybe part of her eye. But this half over here was gone. You know what I'm saying? It was gone and oozing. And he gonna be like, "Oh baby, I love you," and kissed her, and they been surprised when she killed him. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't learn, man. Because the Detroit dirt is evil. You know, like shit don't come back right. But nah. You know what I'm saying? So his wife out there being a zombie, killing other motherfuckers and shit. At 29, everybody in the movie but Truman Show. Everybody in this movie ain't shit because they let this man think that his life was real life. They didn't let him this is a TV show that's been going on since the time he was born. Matter of fact, I'm adding Truman's mama to the list too. She ain't shit either. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know the situation with his mama. I don't even remember. But she ain't shit either because she gave her baby up and let him be on TV for his whole entire life. So, like, when this man went through puberty, his balls dropped, and he was going through changes, and he's going through shit. You know what I'm saying? When birds and shit happened to him, when he had like weak emotional moments, the world watched this shit. People next to him knew this was a TV show. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will still be watching him in one for old girl. But she ain't shit either because she applied for a job there. So she knew what was going on. She just felt guilty when she got there. He still ain't shit. So everybody in the Truman Show but Truman ain't shit. At 28, y'all haven't even seen this movie on YouTube yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a Patreon exclusive right now. But I had to add him because This motherfucker different. John Ryder from The Hitcher. First, y'all know my rule about hitchhiking, like hitchhikers. I don't fuck with them. This man was hitchhiking, got a ride. Dude gave him a ride, was cool with him. And then he decided, you know what? I appreciate this ride. I'm gonna try to kill you. But dude got away. So John Ryder made it his mission to ruin this man's life for the next hour and a half. When I tell you he done the most fucked up shit to this man. Matter of fact, I can only want to call him man. He did the most fucked up shit to this little boy. Like the boy was probably like 17, 18. He done the most grimiest shit to him. Like anybody who almost kind of thought he might have been telling the truth, he killed. You know what I'm saying? He done some horrible shit to him. Like John Ryder, like for instance, like dude went to a restaurant to order French fries. John Ryder killed the cook and put a finger in his French fries. He was on that type shit. Number 27, John Wick. John Wick 1. I know, I know, I know somebody's like, but he killed a dude, killed a dog. Of anybody who should agree with that, it should be you, because you know how you are with dogs. You're right. I'm 100%. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. But he had that boy dead to right in the bottom of that club, 25 minutes in the movie. He had the gun pointed at him, looked him dead in his eyes, and then shot somebody else. You know what I'm saying? John Wick killed 87 more people just because he wanted old boy to live longer in terror. Just live longer in fear. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why he didn't kill him dead right there. So all them people who was just doing the job, John Wick killed them because he's petty. Because he wanted old boy to be scared longer. 26, Willie, Bad Santa. Besides fucking big woman in the ladies' dressing room, making them shit wrong. Um, he kind of like broke into the kid's house and kind of lived there. I mean, he ended up taking care of the kid, but he also was the worst Santa Claus in the history of Santa Clauses. I'm not even sure Willie took baths. Like I'm not sure. But if y'all see Bad Santa, y'all know Willie ain't shit. I ain't gotta explain that shit. Y'all know Willie ain't shit. At 25, Halloween Resurrection. At 24, The Tanners. Back to the Future series. From Mad Dog. Is it Mad Dog? Is it Mad Dog? Let me Google this real quick. I got make sure I got I think it's Mad Dog. Yeah. From Buford Mad Dog Cannon all the way up to Biff. That whole line of family ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? In every movie, we met a new tenant. In every movie, these motherfuckers didn't have an ounce of shit in them. They was just ain't shit. You got a whole ain't shit bloodline. Them motherfuckers is hey. The tenants might as well have been the old doors. But I will say, the tenants are the greatest villains of all time. The greatest. You- they have done everything under the sun. They covered it all. At 23, we have Buck from Kill Bill. If y'all remember who Buck is, his name is Buck, and he liked to fuck. So not only is Buck in there fucking women who's in comas, Buck is making a profit off of these women who are comas. Like he's making money off them. He's got people coming in, which that means they ain't shit either. But the fact that Buck had the idea to do it makes him more ain't shit. So that's why Buck is on this list. So fuck Buck. 22, the U.S. government purge. apparently Detroit overran the United States, and it got so bad that the U.S. government said, "Fuck it, we're just gonna make it legal 1 day a year to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You got from 8 o'clock on this day, 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next morning to do whatever the fuck you want to do, and we just ain't gonna say shit to you." You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what the fuck happens. Like, you gotta be ain't shit to not even try. You know what I'm saying? Stop that shit. They was just like, fuck it. Just let them do what they want. At 21, we have Bill Murray. And it's not the character Bill Murray, it's just Bill Murray himself. He has to be ain't shit because he ain't shit in Groundhog Day. He ain't shit in Ghostbusters. He ain't shit in Caddyshack. He ain't shit in Zombieland. He ain't shit in Scrooge. You know what I'm saying? Like, every role he's played, he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talked to Blank, Gina, and Jobless Samurai the other day. Like, they know the list. They know this list. And they was like, "What about Bob?" I was like, "No, really, he's not the one that's bad in What About Bob." But when you think about it, he kind of is too. He ain't shit in What About Bob either. You know what I'm saying? So every role he has, he ain't shit. Like, he the reason why it took 37 years to get a new Ghostbusters. You know what I'm saying? Bill Murray ain't shit. Number 20, we have another one from Patreon that they had to go on this list. Little Bill's wife, Boogie Nights. For y'all that haven't seen Boogie Nights, it's really a good movie. Little Bill's wife was just fucking people the whole movie. Every time I seen Little Bill's wife, she was getting fucked, and it was not by Little Bill. And Little Bill would come and be like, "What are you doing?" And she would just shoot Little Bill off like, "Oh, get out of here!" Like, my man would just leave the room like, "I can't believe she's doing this." And Little Bill put a bullet in her head. So I ain't saying she deserved that. I ain't saying it, but I understand because she was she did it the whole movie. Number 19 is Zara from Jurassic World. Now I know a lot of y'all probably don't even know who Zara is. That was the babysitter in Jurassic World. That was at the park. But the person I'm talking about ain't the character. I'm talking about who the character was based off of. Because the way she died in this movie, whoever wrote this movie or directed this movie, she had to be the name of the ex-girlfriend that broke this person's heart. Because there is zero reason why anybody will let her get killed like this in the movie. She got killed by everything. I'm talking about everything. Every monster creature in the movie killed her at one time. They passed her around like she was a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, IMAX theater killed her. Like, everything killed her. Like, I'm telling you, that had to be the name of his ex-girlfriend. Had to be. You know what I'm saying? Evil high school teacher or something. Because it's just, shit was crazy. Number 18, Detroit. Detroit's in a whole new group of movies, so it counts. Detroit's in The Crow. Detroit's in Darkman. Detroit is in Evil Dead. Detroit's in Batman. They just try to call it Gotham, but that's Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Detroit ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Number 17, I didn't originally have him on the list, but I had to put him on the list because really he earned his spot. Chucky. Chucky ain't shit because Chucky like Chucky be holding grudges for shit they like Chucky fuck you over. They hold a grudge against you because you got bad. It didn't kill you. and then kill everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? Like Chucky just ain't been shit the whole time. Somebody taught him voodoo. He killed that person. You know what I'm saying? Like Chucky ain't shit. That's my dude, but Chucky ain't shit. Number 16, Data's parents, the Goonies. They ain't shit because they was trying to move him to Detroit. Only reason. They done nothing else. Number 15, Colonel Hans Landa and Glorious Bastards. This is probably one of the best characters I've ever seen. And it's probably all for the wrong reasons. But my man ain't shit when, listen, my man had a job to do. He did it very well. But when shit got hot, he saved himself. Like just everything about him, from him having them people killed under the baseboards, to letting the one live, to hell. Listen, what's her name? Oh my God, what is her name? Diane Lane, is that her name? Is that who it is? What's her name? Diane Kruger. Her character was a spy working for the people who was against the Nazis. He caught her up in a lie and killed her just to turn around and join that side. You know what I'm saying? So he killed her for no reason. You know what I'm saying? No reason. Just to do it. Because he switched up on Hitler right after that. About very next day, he switched up on, like, and that was his plan from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of the things he done that wasn't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just the way he was fucking with them about how they spoke Italian and shit. Like, he just, like, everything about him ain't shit, but I love that dude. I love that dude. But he wasn't shit. At number 14, we have John Connor, Terminator 2. The reason why John Connor's on this list is because in Terminator 1, Arnold Schwarzenegger spent the whole movie trying to kill his mom. You know what I'm saying? He was doing whatever it took to kill her. So we know they have the ability to go back in time because they done it in both movies. So what do he do? With no warning or anything, he sends back Arnold Schwarzenegger to go rescue his mom. So he knows his mom is in this place locked up because, you know, they thought she was crazy. So he's in the future. He knows this. You know what I'm saying? He knows this shit. But what do he do? I'm send back the one thing that gave my mom trauma. You know what I'm saying? It reminds my mom of the most traumatizing time of her life. That's what I'm gonna do. No warning, nothing. Just I'm gonna send it back. And when do you remember her face when she saw him? Trauma. John Connor ain't shit. He could have thought of a better plan. Number 13, Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice ain't shit from everything he done in the movie. You know what I'm saying? From him trying to marry Lydia. Was it Lydia? 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 Is it Lydia? For him trying to marry Winona Ryder, whatever the fuck her name is. Him trying to marry her. You know what I'm saying? Him fucking up their whole family. The shit that he was doing, like old boy had that long ass he had that one number. He took it from him. He gave him his long number. He got his head shrunk. Like Beetlejuice was a pure menace. Like he just harassed everybody. Like from the time they said Beetlejuice, 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 hey man, listen, pure mayhem. Hey, when he didn't give a fuck. He turned into a what, a snake, a monster. He had the motherfucking ugly ass clay statues attack him. Beetlejuice was on the bullshit. Number 12. I know it's not Danny Glover's knees, but it got something to do with his knees. So, the dude who got kicked by Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon 3 ain't shit. Because put the picture up right here. Put the Danny Glover picture. Put the picture of the kick up right here. Right here. Right here. Put it right there. Okay, I'm on the screen. Put it right here. Okay, or put it right here. Where? Right here. Put it right here. But yeah, put it right here. There's more room. Put it right here. That way you can make it bigger. Put it right here. Now, I'm hoping they put a freeze frame of this kick right here. Now, y'all who been here know that I give Danny Glover hell about his knees. You know what I'm saying? And he kicked this dude, and this dude act like it hurt. He acts like it because he listen. This dude who got kicked. He wasn't about that life. He's gonna be the first one to snitch because he got kicked by 67-year-old Danny Glover, and he acted like this. And just, I hope they got the picture here. If they don't, fuck it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know damn well that kick by Danny Glover didn't have no power with it. It was the weakest donkey kick in the history of kicks. Y'all know damn well he ain't knock no grown man. Danny Glover couldn't kick Romulus and knock him over with that fucking kick. Romulus is this big. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fucking way. Listen, he couldn't break wind with that kick. I bet you money. And this dude gonna be like, come on, bruh. That shit. He ain't shit. Because he's gonna listen. Because he wasn't about that life. He was gonna be the first one to snitch. He was looking for a way out the gang life. Number 11, the grandma. I call it Heredity because I can't say it all the time. The grandma from Hereditary. Everything bad that happened to everybody in this movie started from the one person we never seen. Grandma. The grandma put all this shit in motion. When the movie started, we was at her funeral, and this bitch was cooking. Not literally cooking, but she had a plan, like a plan. And that bitch was cooking. You know what I'm saying? She was cooking with some demon shit. That plan went in motion, smooth than a motherfucker. No hiccups, nothing. Everything she had scheduled worked on. She got first. She made her granddaughter a demon. I think I'm telling the story right. Part of it might be wrong, but work with me. She made her granddaughter a demon. Then set that situation up to where the son killed the granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it turned turmoil into the whole family. Then the demons started haunting the family as a little girl. They was just tripping. And then the mama got possessed. And then daddy got on fire. And then the little boy got killed, who killed the daughter, he was going through some shit at school, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, banging his head on the desk and shit. You know what I mean? This old woman yelled at him, set the spell off even more. He go home, his mama crazy. Some of that happened together. Some of it happened in different orders, but work with me. You know what I'm saying? And then his mama Spider-Man after him was like, ah. He was like, no, no, no. And then he died and became a demon. So basically they all was dead. Like they all got fucked up. And his mom was Millie rocking and cutting the head off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Also he could become this demon because the girl's body wasn't strong enough to control him. I know that sounds crazy, like I made a lot of that shit up. Some of it might be a little far, still a little far fetched, but this is what happened. And the grandma started all this because she worshipped the demon. Number 10, we got John Milton from the Devil's Advocate. Not only is John Milton a lawyer, John Milton is the devil. So one of the first things we found out he did, we didn't find that out first, but we found it out later. But still, one of the first things John Milton did was he used the Bible to get some pussy. I'm, I don't know if that qualifies as a sin, but it makes you ain't shit though. But so he got old girl pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So he read her Bible quotes, and that's telling what the movie said. And then he go get his son, but he don't tell him that I'm your daddy until he later on. And his son comes to New York, and who got Charlize as a wife, and this is the happiest person you ever seen in a movie. She's just happy, so supportive, and they break her down to where she just kills herself. They break her down so much, she's a whole different person. She looked like a complete different person when she stabbed herself in the neck at the end of this movie. Because they break her down so much with the shit they done to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and where he the devil, he was in the courtroom while a case was going on with Keanu Reeves in there, and then he was also fucking Keanu Reeves' wife at the same time. And then when she told on him, Keanu was like, "I don't believe you. He was in court with me." And he scratched her all up, and he just it's a lot of shit to happen. It's such a good movie though. But you know what I'm saying? Then not only did Milton cause Keanu Reeves' wife to kill herself, he then was like, "Hey, here's your sister. I need you to fuck her and have a baby." What? Yeah, I'm gonna sing y'all a song while this happens. I'm gonna sit here and talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I need y'all to go ahead. I need you to fuck your sister. So John Milton ain't shit because he had a lot of shit going on. Like he just, I think he watched like stepsister porn, but he missed a step or something, like because something went right. But then he was just, I don't know, he was on some shit. Hey, he killed that part though, but he was on some shit. At number 9, we got the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World. The Indominus Rex ain't shit because the first thing get done in the movie was Ada's sister. Then, not only was this thing killing for sport, they made this motherfucker to where it could camouflage, it controlled raptors. Like it was just out there being a pure menace the whole movie. Like it ate one dude for no reason. All he was trying to do was get out. Um, it set him up. Like it made it look like his escape. You know what I'm saying? It made it look like he got out of the cage, but when they got in the cage, he attacked him. Then it was just out there killing motherfucking was it brontosauruses for no reason. It wasn't eating them. It was just killing them and just laughing. You know what I'm saying? Then like they had to jump this motherfucker at the end of the movie. Like the Dominus Rex was such a menace and caused so much problems and was the biggest piece of ain't shit in this movie. At the end of the movie, it took the T Rex, a raptor, a human, and the Loch Ness monster to kill this motherfucker. Because this was hey, listen, this motherfucker fucked up Jurassic Park by itself. The first time Jurassic Park fucked up in the first movie, like Jurassic Park, when it fucked up, it's because somebody was like, you know what, fuck this park, I'm gonna try to get some extra money and get some foul shit. The Dominus Rex is like, you know what? I'm just tired of y'all treating me like I'm just a regular pet. Like I'm a regular dinosaur. I'll show y'all bitches. I'm about to fuck this whole shit up. And it fucked up my whole Jurassic World. Remember old girl I talked about earlier, Sabra? The Dominus Rex is the reason why she got that shit done to her. Part of the reason. But I still think that's some real life shit that happened. Like that's an ex or something. But in the movie, Dominus Rex caused that shit. It was immediate cause and effect effort. You know what I'm saying? They went together hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like it ate everything. Like real shit. If they hadn't jumped on it like gang at the end, the Dominus Rex still be running around doing the Dominus Rex shit. But listen, it tried to eat kids. It bodied the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? And I know somebody probably like, well, that's just a dinosaur being a dinosaur. You ain't watched the movie then. You didn't pay attention to this bitch. This bitch was on some shit. The Dominus Rex, this bitch ain't shit. Cause she was doing this shit for sport, for giggles. You know what I'm saying? Like hee hee ha ha. That's what she was doing it for. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else. Just hee hee ha ha. Number 8 is costume design for Mad Max. Y'all know damn well why costume design is on this. Because they had these motherfuckers running around in the this I don't know. Fuck it. I'll give you Mad Max 2. Costume design ain't shit because it had the main villain with a Jason mask, assless chaps, a PA system, and squirrel tails on the side. And that might have been the best dressed motherfucker in the movie. Number 7, Daniel Plainview. There will be blood. Daniel Plainview ain't shit because his greed made him a monster. This man found a baby and used the baby to help him sell, like help basically help sell get him let's say sell. Basically help him buy up land so he can put oil derricks there. You know what I'm saying? He was using him as a selling tool. So the little boy grows up, accident happy, he comes deaf. You know what I'm saying? He sends him off, and then he really wasn't worried about him until somebody said something about him in town. And then he got him back. Just so he could talk shit to that person. Then my man went and got baptized, not because he believed in God, because he wanted the church. Was it the church or was it Paul? He wanted somebody to give him some shit, give him some land. And they said the only way they would do it is if you going to church. He's like, all right, bet. And the moment he got baptized, he's like, let's take some more. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about being baptized. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted the shit for the oil. And he oh what's the dude's name? Was it Paul? The twin that he was dealing with. Hey, this man was slapping the shit out of him, rubbing his face in the mud. He beat this little boy so bad that the little boy went home and snapped on his family. Then his son finally grew all the way up and said, Dad, I want to be in the oil company. And he immediately flipped on him. He said, you a bastard in a basket. You're not my son. I found you. You was a little bastard in a basket. Like, bruh, hey, my man said, you want to join the oil business? You are now a competitor. You was a bastard in a basket. I never loved you. I used you. And he meant every word of it. Like, this ain't one of those, I'm just saying this to hurt you. Nah, I'm saying this to let you know I never gave a fuck. You was a tool. I needed you. You know what I'm saying? And then my man killed old boy at the end of the movie with a bowling pin. Hey, man. They, hey, then there's a scene in there. That man looked like the devil. That might have been the devil in the, you know what I'm saying? That was just out for. You know what I'm saying? He was the devil on earth. Number 6, Mr. Potato Head. Toy Story series. I don't even know why y'all didn't think he was gonna be on here. Y'all should have known Mr. Potato Head was gonna be on here. Fuck Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head a bitch. He a whole bitch. He a whole bitch. Look, Mr. Potato Head, this is my theory on it. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Mr. Potato Head had to be Andy's favorite toy until Woody came along. Because Mr. Potato Head, at the first given opportunity in every movie, if there's a chance to hate on Woody or turn everybody against Woody, he does it every fucking time. These motherfuckers would never be mad at Woody if Mr. Potato Head wasn't leading the crew. You know what I'm saying? And every time, I'm telling you, anytime Woody do anything, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Potato Head right there, switching on him. Oh, this Woody ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like every single time. Like, and think about it. Think about it. I got some evidence to back up my theory. When Andy got Buzz, he made Woody the bad guy. But if you go look, when the movie first started, Mr. Potato Head was the bad guy. So his old favorite becomes the bad guy. But then Andy started loving Buzz and Woody the same amount, so they was the good guys. And then Mr. Potato Head was still the bad guy, and all the rest of them when Andy was playing with the imagination. I'm just telling you, Mr. Potato Head ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? He was on that bullshit. He had him kick him out the car. He kicked him out the window. You know what I'm saying? He sent that motherfucker to see it. Woody kind of ain't shit either for what he did to Sid, but Sid ain't shit for what he was doing to the toys, and that's kind of even. But fuck Mr. Potato Head. Fuck that dude. He ain't shit. Number 5, Jigsaw, the Saw series. I How can I say this? Jigsaw ain't shit, but I don't know if Jigsaw don't know he ain't shit because the way he talk, he thinks what he doing is really okay. So he ain't shit, but he's like a delusional ain't shit. Cause he don't know he ain't shit. Everybody else on this list know they ain't shit. Yeah, yeah. Everybody else on this list know they ain't shit. I don't know if Jigsaw know he ain't shit. I think he really think he helping people. I think he really in there thinking I'm giving them a choice, live or die. Like I think he really think that. But he ain't shit because he done put reverse bird traps on people's heads. He done put a dude in razor wire. He done put a fish hook down a girl's stomach. And talking about there's a key at the bottom of it, you gotta fish it out. He done shot people. Well, he ain't pull the trigger, but he set up the device to pull the trigger. He done had motherfuckers saw their foot off, chop their arm off, pull their ribs out. Jigsaw ain't shit. Jigsaw had his apprentice go into one of his games, so she could get thrown into a pit full of needles. And that is one of the hardest scenes to watch when that happens. I just got chills thinking about it. Like it's hard to watch. Jigsaw ain't shit. Jigsaw so ain't shit. He had his wife in on the shit. Then turned around and had the motherfucker that he had cut the foot off in the first thing in on the shit. Because once you once Jigsaw get his hands on you, for some reason you just want to work with Jigsaw. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why people. I don't know why they people. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. I don't know why. But they ain't shit because well, Jigsaw ain't shit because he's brainwashing people too. He got a little coke going on. Matter of fact, Jigsaw ain't ain't shit. A motherfucker that was like, "Yo, I was in Jigsaw's trap." He was like, "No, you weren't, bitch." But bet, watch this. He killed that man's wife. It wasn't no game. There was no game to it. There was no game. He was only an innocent person in all of the Saw movies that Jigsaw snatched up. She had nothing to do with shit. She didn't know nothing. She didn't even know about the lie, nothing. He barbecued her ass. Rotisserie style. Jigsaw ain't shit. Number four, Freddy. Nightmare on Elm Street series. Freddy ain't shit because one, he haunts your dreams. Two, he kills kids. Three, he thinks that shit is fun. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. He think it's fun. Freddy's the only motherfucker who will constantly kill people and be cracking jokes with them. Well, Chucky kind of do it, but Freddy on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like, Freddy be in your mind doing the most fucked up shit. Like, like you're deaf. So what do he do? Fuck with your hearing aid. You bulimic. The bulimic when you throw up, when you eat and throw up purposely. Bulimic. What do he do? Force feed you. Like Freddy is a fucked up individual. Like you know what I'm saying? And 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 to top it off, Freddy's the only person to kill his final girl. So he ain't shit because he killed his final girl. And then we got this girl that was out there doing karate and shit for no fucking reason. You know what? You know what? The writers for Freddy ain't shit either. They fuck Freddy over. All right. At number three, we have Super Detroit Dread. Super Detroit is on this list because they say they have over 17,000 serious crimes committed every day. 17,000 serious. So that's not like even the bullshit crimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Serious crimes, like murders and shit. So they have 17,000 serious crimes. You know what I'm saying? In red. And the reason why Super Detroit is on this list in red, not only because it's reporting 17,000 crimes a day, it's because it's a combination of Detroit, Cleveland, and Iraq. So that's how we got Super Detroit. So Super Detroit is number three on the ain't shit list. All right. And number two on the list is Bill from Kill Bill. Bill is on the list because not only, at least in my opinion, from what the movie told me, Bill not only killed Lucy Lou's dad and then gave her a job so she could be the number one assassin in all like Japan or whatever. Um, so not only did he do that, but Bill. So not only did Bill do that to Lucy Liu, like I said, that's just my opinion. That's what looked like happened. I think that's why they showed the, you know what I'm saying, in the movie. That's what I got from it. I might be wrong, but this is what we know he did for a fact. You know what I'm saying? This is what we know he did for a fact. Not only did Bill find Beatrix in a town about to get married and showed up to her wedding unannounced. You know what I'm saying? That right there alone will make a person ain't shit because he's not invited and he showed up. You know what I'm saying? And that's the ex she's trying to get away from. But he showed up and brought the deadliest assassins with him. Like the most the most dangerous motherfuckers in the world he brought with him to kill her and everybody at this wedding. Everybody. Not some people, everybody. They killed the blonde piano player. He couldn't see the snitch on them. But they killed him anyway. Just because, you know what I'm saying? Bill told him to. Then after they jumped Beatrix, aka the goat, after they jumped the goat, you know what I'm saying? Because they did not want that problem one on one. They didn't. I think the movies. They didn't want that problem one on one. They had to jump her. They had to for their safety. But not only after they jumped her and left her for dead, he shot her in the fucking head. Did I mention she was pregnant? Because she was pregnant the whole time this happened. She was pregnant. Not like, oh, I just found out pregnant. Like, I can see from across the room. She's pregnant or this bitch been eating good. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was that pregnant. So she's now in a coma. And she wakes up thinking the same thing I'm thinking. The baby dead. No, 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 no. Not only did not shit Bill do that, he took the baby. He has the baby. The baby lives with him. He didn't have her jumped, beat up, and he shot her in the head, close range, while she was pregnant. He then takes the kid and is raising the kid. So when she pulls up, going through all the shit she went through for 2 movies, like, yeah, I'm about to get this motherfucker. She pulled up war ready, and he's like, bang. And the little kid's like, bang, got you, mommy. The fuck you mean, mommy? You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't know we had a kid. We didn't know it was a kid this movie. You know what I'm saying? I thought the kid was dead. So he at home playing with the kid, knowing she walking through the door like shit cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't shoot her in the head a couple years ago. And then when she called him out on it, he talk about I tend to overreact. The fuck you mean? Overreacting you to beat up the groom. But you beat me up and then killed everybody and shot me in the head. What do you mean? Bill ain't shit. Bill so ain't shit. People didn't even want to help her. They was like, nah, we ain't fuck with you. They was like, she like, I'm trying to kill Bill. Bet here. Here's the best sword I ever made. Here, go kill this motherfucker with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bill ain't shit. Then not only had they have her there, they had a nice little playtime with their daughter. You know what I'm saying? He act like the daughter. You know, he told the daughter like you know what I'm saying, like basically like, well, you'll see mommy in the morning. Then try to kill her. He did it. He tried to kill Bill. I mean, he tried to kill Beatrix outside. He tried to kill her. Bill ain't shit. Fuck Bill. Bill ain't shit. Bill Bill could have been number one on the list. To this bitch. Fucking Ginger. Ginger from Casino is number one. Ginger, I know earlier I said somebody else was a definition of ain't shit. They was. Then there was Ginger. Ginger, I don't know. Listen, Ginger shouldn't even be on the list, really. Because she is way past ain't shit. This bitch is this ooh, 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 she's a thunder sea. She's a thunder sea. I don't say that word. That's probably the only word I don't say. She's a thunder sea. Y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh God, I can't stand this bitch. Listen. I know before when I did the last list, I said, "Oh boy, was bitch ass." You know what I'm saying? I know I gave bitch ass a hard time. Bitch ass. I personally apologize to you. I did. You know what I'm saying? I apologize, bitch ass. I do. Like I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. You didn't deserve the hate I was giving you. Now this bitch deserves all the hate I can muster up. Let me tell you, this fucking bitch, hey, this whore pried up her kid and gagged her kid so she could go get some dick. Fuck what? Nick, what? Bruh, listen, did you hear what I said? He home tied her kid to the bed so she could go get some dick. What? You know what I'm saying? That's just one of 97 things this bitch done in this movie. This movie didn't even star her. Like she went in it from the jump. You know what I'm saying? He come in later. You know what I'm saying? This bitch was trifling. not only did she have a husband who loved her and gave her money, you know what I'm saying, let her, you know what I'm saying, do the things she want to do, but she, you know what I'm saying, the night she got married, she called this bum ass motherfucking dude, this dude, this old pedophile ass motherfucker talking about, should I marry him? Bitch, what do you mean? Like, what is this dude's a bum? Why are you calling him a bum who basically groomed you? Like, I get it. I understand the whole mental health shit. But we ain't talking about that. We talking about this ain't shit bitch. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the bitch who hog tied her kid to the bed and went to go get some dick. We talking about this bitch. You know what I'm saying? This bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm saying bitch a lot, but I have no other word to describe her. So fuck this bitch. This bitch ain't shit. Fuck this bitch. She, when she died, I was so happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I wish she had a worse death. Fuck this bitch. You know, dirty ass bitch. Oh God, I can't stand this. Sometimes they kids when they go get some dick. Stuff that shit. Ginger. Fucking Ginger. That's who do it. This trifling ass bitch. Oh God. Got my blood pressure up thinking about this heifer. Fucking Ginger. Hey, listen, bro, I'm telling you, I've never seen no shit like that in my life. You know what I'm saying? Robert De Niro comes home, he had tied up to the bed like this. You know what I'm saying? Why you tied up? Mommy went to go get some dick. And the dick she went to go get is his best friend. She went to go fuck his best friend. He was trying to kill him at the time at the same time, but still, it don't matter. They was homeboys. That was his partner. You know what I'm saying? She up there telling lies and shit. Then she did all that shit later on in the movie, and then once I come home, actually she came home. De Niro, you was a bitch too. You know what I'm saying? You was soft. Bruh, you are Bobby De Niro. You're supposed to slap the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? You should have told him, bro. You know who the fuck I am? I'm not doing that in this movie. Slap this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone hitting women, but we talk about Ginger. She needed the slaps. You know what I'm saying? Just one good time. Fucking right. Listen. Oh God. I'm okay, baby. We just talk about this bitch named Ginger. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I bet my neighbors think I'm crazy because my door open right here. But they're like, he is going off. Who the fuck is Ginger? Ginger, this bitch out of casino. She trifling. I also got a bonus one. I got a bonus ain't shit. What? What is it, baby? I'm okay. I'm okay. I promise. I promise, baby. I promise. See, Ginger, you see what you done? You got my dog worry about me. I'm okay, baby. But I have a bonus one. I have a bonus entry for the ancient list. I know I ain't doing honorable mentions, but they're a bonus one. Studio Canal, because on behalf on all reactors, Studio Canal is on the ancient list because Studio Canal will not let us upload Rambo. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't see Rambo reactions like that. Because Studio Canal won't let us upload. So fuck Studio Canal. You ain't shit. I'm okay, baby. I promise. I promise. He's so worried about me right now. I promise. But that is the new top 50 ancient, well, part two to the ancient list, but the new top 50. Um, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Um, if we do another one, well, I won't say if. When I do another one, I won't make y'all wait as long. I promise. But the world channel is gonna be like lists and stuff like this too, but it's gonna be different type of lists, like rankings and stuff. Like y'all keep asking me why I'm watching all these slashers, even though they trash and stuff. Like some of them was trash and stuff. It's because I need to do the research for the World Channel. I got, you know what I'm saying? I can't talk about all the Halloween movies if I ain't never watched them. You know what I'm saying? So just figure while I'm watching them, y'all can watch them too. So, but like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the list. Um, You know what I'm saying? I apologize I didn't have things on there like the tree, like poltergeist, because I know, you know what I'm saying? Well, I look, we look, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, me blank, we look. You know what I'm saying? But we should, and whatnot stuff like that. But like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. But I'm gonna get off here because I got Rom stressed out. So y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Night night.